All right, all right, all right. Go right here and I'll go on. Okay, let's do some more digitizing real quick. So let's see. Oh, you got to table. All right, so this is the one we did this morning. We're gonna do another one. Hello, hello, welcome in TB Crafting. Welcome in, YT, YouTube, welcome in. So I'm streaming over there as well. Let me see if I can pick it up. Who am I logged in as? Let me see. Let me switch my accounts real quick. Maybe I can pick that up. Hello, Rita. Welcome in. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, gosh, my back hurts. All right. So this is the design that we did this morning. Audrey, Sima, Rita, welcome in. So we're going to do a little follow up. This is a digitized design. Do I have... Okay. This is the original design. And that's what we digitized. So let me see. Give me a second here. Let me get myself together. All right. So the thought is to take a finished design, a design that was created for print, which is this, and then convert that into stitches. So, created, it looked kind of sort of like it. I'm actually loving the digitized image. And I think I can probably dress it up just a little, but we roll with it like that. Hey, Sima, welcome in. All right, let me lock in. So this is our second. We have another design that we're going to work on as well. So I think this is going to stitch out like so cute. It's just unbelievable. I think it's going to look really, really nice. What I did there is do some shading, not complex, just some simple shading, which is going to run off like super cute. All right, so let me send out some design. So we're going to do another one real quick. All right, see if I can focus. Okay, so welcome in, you guys. My name is Annette. I am the creator of Crafting Club. And I am streaming on our YouTube channel as well as on our TikTok channel. All right, so this is the design, getting tongue-tied. We did this one this morning. And if I zoom into it, you say it's just a complex, it's a double layer fill. That's all it is, just a double layer fill. This looks so cute. I'm really liking the purple. So cute. All right, let's do the other one. Let's do the other one, shall we? All right. I need to bring in another design as well that we were working on. So I'll bring this one in. And I can do the same thing on this as well. I would think that I could, but it's probably be like, no. Let me see if I can change up my nose and make my top level red. Let's see how that would look. Um, let's do that again. I need to change the angle on it. Okay, so let's try. Go with this one and that one. Let's see what we got. No, I think the red looks better. Yeah, I think the red looks better. All right. So, hey, Crafty Mama, welcome back. Look, it's evening clock time, right? Evening clock time. But as you're in here, I know more people will join. But before I do anything else, let me hop on over here. I hope it will share the screen as well. Okay, let me hop on over here. Let me see, make sure I can. Okay. Inside of the community, um, I'm changing it up. Okay. So when you get into the community, let me just hop in here real quick. I need to be over here, quite frankly. Hold on a minute, YT. I know I'm locked on one screen. I'm showing something else on TikTok. When we come over here, I am moving everything over here. So once I'm finished, I already added you guys. Well, not to all, I'm working my way down, but I already added all of you to this one, right? The business Zoom link is going to be here. It's no longer going to be in the community hub because I have all the Zoom links here. But because I switched it up and I changed it up, the business Zoom link is going to be in here instead. Once I'm finished with all of that, then I'll remove the membership hub. All right, so we have the business Zoom. That link will be in here, and digitizing would be in here. Any digitizing file that I share would be in here as well. Same thing with business. All right, so I'm switching it up, but you guys will have access to both. Hey, Shiwana, you all will have access to both. So I'm working through the digitizing hub because I actually gotta add everyone manually. So I was like, but I gotta add you all manually. Manually. Once I add you all, then I'll remove this. So you have both of these. That should. Hey, 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 Maura, what's up? What's up? Welcome in. All right, we're gonna do another design. So Whitey, I'm back. Um, this is the one we do this morning. Y'all, I am really loving this. I think this is gonna stitch out and look so cute. Let me unlock the design real quick and just move this over. I think this is gonna look really cute. And I'm thinking too, if I can, let me see something. So Whitey, let me see if I can change up my view a little bit. So this is the design that we did, and we did that we digitized it. All right, I am really loving it, for real. Let me turn this because I'm. Hey, 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 Arlene, welcome in. Welcome into all my members. Like, look, it's the evening, y'all. It's time for that power nap. But we're gonna skip the power nap, but we're gonna hop on in here and do some digitizing. I'm really loving this design. How often do you all hear me carry on like this of how much I love a design? It's a simple design, but I love it. It looks really, really good. It looks really good. I love the shading. I think I'm gonna change this. Yeah, I feel like I want to change this one. I don't know. I don't know, but I like it though. This is so cute. And it's not a lot of stitches either. It's 7,892 stitches, roughly about 8,000 stitches. Not bad at all. But then I also got to keep in mind that this is a tiny design of 3 inches. I'm going to increase it to 5. Will the thread have to be? No, actually, Arlene. No, I'm using Wilcom right now, guys. But no, this is actually 2 layers. 2 layer, one sitting on top the other. And hey, babes. And it is, I'll pull it apart right now and I'll show you. Control U. Mm-hmm. Like that. Can you see that? You have to zoom in. So it's actually 2 layer, one on top of the other. The way how it is shaded, the top of this one is more dense and the bottom of this one is more dense. So when I put it on top of here, you see more of the orange. And in the bottom of this, you will see the denseness of the green peeking through like that. So again, this is another way I don't have to buy this specialized thread. And the stitch count, this is at 5,000 stitches. I'm sorry, 5 inches. It's 13,000 stitches. So it's not bad. I wanted it to look like candy, and I think I got that. I got that. It's cute. That's what I'm gonna say. It's cute. It's really, really cute. I was like, I like this. So I have to stitch this out. I really do. I was trying to mess with the reindeer to see if I can get the reindeer. Let's see. I think I need my top to stay orange. My reindeer is 12. And what color? What color? What color? Maybe brown. Let's see how that looks. Let's see how that looks. Uh, oh, my bad. I have it locked. Which one am I on though? I'm on that one. Okay, let's try that again. I don't know how this thing get inside me, but every morning they're driving me. Yeah, I guess I can just do the ears or maybe the antlers. Let's try the antlers and see. I want my top to be brown. And seen as a girl, let's mess with it a little and see. No. Oh, you actually doing my outline. That's just wrong. That's just wrong. All right, let me leave my reindeer alone. This is what we did this morning. Let me stop messing with it. All right, we did that one during the week. We did this one this morning. Let's go ahead and do this one. Let's see if we can keep up. This is cute too for the dog lovers, the Luna lovers, the puppy lovers. Let's see what we can do with this one. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Aline, did you happen to get, hey, Yolanda, welcome in. Did you happen to get that thing straightened out? So welcome in. I'll call it by name. Annette, well, not Annette, Kids Envy, Aline, Crafty Mama, Shawana, Mora, Yolanda, Trini Stitches. Did you get it? Did you get it? Taken care of. How are you? How are you, Yolanda? Thank you for liking the live, Mora. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Okay, I can put this down. Top two. I am doing the most. Okay, let me something. I'm in here. Let's see. Okay. What's going on? My Trini family, what's going on? Okay. So basically, we are going for more or less the same look. So let's see if we can get that. I kind of played around with this one because I wanted it to look like candy. And of course, once that's done, then especially my treat, I'll go around and move the colors around. So I'm not stitching out or moving stitches around too much. Okay, let me see. All right. Wait, what? No. Oh my goodness, no. So, okay, so if you have to pay again, does that mean that you may not get that domain because it may come across as if it's taken? Is that what's gonna happen? Hey, Reese, yeah, second rounds. Look, I'm working through my power nap. Hey, Shayla, I'm working through my power nap. Shalina, welcome in. This is when I'm normally eat my evening snack, which is fruits. And then the itis kick in. Hey, Gia. And I'm laid up looking to try to stay awake. I didn't see what I used to. That is interesting, though. Like, Aline, don't pay for that thing again. Like, don't pay for it again. Pull out all your cards and go through all of them. Do not pay for it again. Because if you have to pay for it again, that's like you registering another domain and it will come over, or more than likely will come over as if it's taken. Ionis, I think. I think it's Ionis. Gotta write stuff down, honey. You gotta get a planner and write stuff down. I know you don't want me to get on you about wasting money, right? Don't just give up and go pay for it again. I know it might be a lot searching for what you have to search for to find it. Um, but don't pay for that thing again. If you do, that means that domain is gonna come over because if they can't find it, if they can't find it, then it's gonna be like, it's taken. All right, so let's go with this. We have what, yellow and orange. Are we going with the exact color? Are we not gonna make it cotton candy-ish, right? We're not gonna play with it too much. Okay, welcome in YT. And when I say YT, I mean YouTube. I'm streaming on both YouTube and because I feel like I need to start streaming on YouTube. I stream every day on TikTok. I'm telling y'all, this is how these companies get our money. This is how we give them our money, Arlene. Can you go back into your browsing history? Can you go back with that? I don't know if that would help. I'm just, throwing stuff out there. Can you go back into your browsing history and see if you can find Ionis. If you could remember the day that you purchased it, and hopefully close to the time, if you can go back to that time and pull it up, maybe the information will pop up. Okay. Another thing to do as well, like when you go through it and you come out, always make sure to, I wonder if I do this in one, if it would, you know what, let me don't even do that. If it would let me live. All right, no. Ignore that. I was trying to be, I was trying to be. So, do I want to do this exactly? Do I? I'm going to do it in one dimension. I could have done it in two with this P up here, but I'm going to do it in one. Seeing that I'm going to put the shading on it, I'll leave all of the, what I want to say, all of the, let me see. It's from the 18th. Yeah, try that and see. Don't just buy another one. Cause I mean, I don't know if they have the dollar anymore. I think it's $10 now for the first year. But even if it's even if it's a dollar, that's a dollar more that you pay that you would have had to. And I think if you do that, it will come across as if that domain is taken. I have to come in and do some edits, I believe. So you're gonna lose that domain name. Can I go with 45? And yes, y'all, I keep my stuff in green. Don't ask me why, but I do. Let's go on. What color is that? I'll do orange for now. Okay. I'll do orange for now. Let's go ahead and turn off my true view. And I am working in Welcome right now. Because I was kind of sort of waiting on you to walk you through it. Because you see, I was setting up mines as well. I think mines is already set up because I did it last night. But I can track back. So I was kind of waiting on you to get yours. I don't leave you behind. So locate it, honey, locate it. And my finger is hurting me. All right, all right, all right. Again, as we digitize, it is about interpretation. And the interpretation that matters right here is mine. It's really sad. It's sad. Exactly. I don't want to lose. Yeah. So the thing is that she already paid for it. Trini Stitches. She just cannot remember her login information. I guess Aline was busy when she was applying for this thing, so she can't remember her information. But if she switch provider, or even if she go back into Ionis and purchase it again, it will say, Aline, you could Google it. Google it and let me know. Go into GoDaddy or even into Ionis and search that domain and see if it's available. It's gonna say that it's gone. I guarantee it's gonna say that it's gone. Um, let me see. because are you in Trinidad physically? Arlene is in New York City. Um, Look, I'm speaking on Arlene's behalf. I think she put in the wrong email, and the email name was set up with a missing letter, so it's not coming to me. Um, yeah. Can you? I mean, these. I don't want to knock them, but can you contact them and give them the email that you use with the typo, and see if they can pull up something? Maybe your account number or something like that. I don't know. Try giving it to them with the typo, because if you go back in and you type in your domain, I am sure it's gonna come up as taken. Right now I got way too much stuff in front of me, y'all. Hold on. Way too much stuff in front of me. Way too much stuff. Give me a second. Just way too much stuff. All right. Let's see if this works. Okay. That's way too much stuff. Try making an email address. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, that's a brilliant idea, Trini Stitcher. Arlene, that's a brilliant idea. See if you can make the email address with the typo that you put into Ionis, and it should come to that email address. That's a really good idea. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, either one should work. Give them the typo email that you use, or try creating an email with that typo and see if you can do that before you go and pay for it, is what we're trying to tell you. Okay, so I need to change my angle on these things. Before you go pay for it, try those things first. Let me change the angle so that they're all the same. All right, I'm making them at 0. So I'm doing them all in the same color. Escape. Yeah. Because it's more so about the domain than it is really, well, I guess even Stephen, but it's more so about that domain than it is about the how much you paid for it. Is an introductory offer or something like that. But yeah, this is kind of all meshing in together. So I am going to change the look of it. Now you can always do this design as well in following exactly what you see here in the two-tone color. Um, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm going to do the shading on it. So I'm not going to do that. Oh no. But that's a really, really, really good idea, Trini Stitcher. Look, it should be sitting in your inbox waiting on you. It should be sitting in your inbox just waiting on you to log in. You're like, hey girl, hey. Okay. It'd be like, I've been waiting here on you a couple days now. Where have you been? Ah, that's why I keep a planner and I write everything down, because listen, I would forget everything. Oh my goodness. Can I change my color, please? Can you change your color, please? And change the stitching as you add it. Okay, I am in wireframe. That's what it's looking like right now. I have my angles at 0. Maybe I'll change them to 45. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I'll see. But you should try it now, Aline, and come back in and let us know if it worked. You should try it now. I am definitely interested to know. Okay, so my next one is, this is so interesting. I feel like I want to do something else. Even though I already started this one, I feel like I want to do something else. Oh my gosh, let me think about it for 2 hot seconds. I feel like I want to do something else. All right, so I'm not going to delete it. Let me unlock this real quick. Give me a second. Let's copy. Give me a second. And dun 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 dun. Because as I don't know, but as for me, as I digitize, I see different things that I'm looking at or that I want to flow. I just pulled up this design this morning. I didn't look at it. I did the other one and then I just pulled it up again. If the email didn't exist at the time an email was sent, the generated. Oh, oh, okay. What did I do? Where did my M go? All right, doesn't matter. We're gonna try something else. Where are you? I'll be able to find my design if I don't always turn off my design. So I'm gonna do it 2 different ways because I'm seeing 2 ways that I can probably do it. Risi have my nickname and my name. All right. So this is the first way I'm going to do it. I'm trying to be complicated, y'all. I'm trying to be complicated. Unnecessarily so, but I'm trying to be complicated. So let me not do that. Thank you for the gift, Shawana. I didn't know that. I thought it would have been just sitting in the inbox. Oh man. I hope you're able to locate that, Ollie, because that's gonna suck. You worked so hard on creating that domain name that really gonna suck. If you have to start all over, that is gonna suck. Because you put work in creating that name, you know? And look, next time, write it down. Next time, write it down on the design. Let me see. Hold on. Are you going to do the 3 color tone? I'm gonna do 2. That's why I switched it over to the other page because I was like, I kind of like it, but I'm gonna do two-tone. I'm gonna do a shading, not complex, but just a shading on it. And that way I will have this for print, and then I have the shading one on the for the embroidery. Take that out. So yeah. And I'm doing it like that because it's gonna really save me from the amount of digitizing I would have to do if I um follow all the shading that's on the graphics. I have some edits I see that I have to do. Ooh. Let's change this color. All right, I'm gonna stay in wireframe. Okay, I'm gonna stay in wireframe, which means that I have my true view turned off. So I'm gonna stay in this frame. I can go in because I was looking at some of the letters and I was like, okay, I could probably come in and do a backfill on top of it. But I was like, and I still might do it because again, you want your design to be interesting and different to anything else that might be out there, right? It would really help if I go ahead and change my color. That really would. UMPKIN. That really would. Okay, let me see. Will it require color change when you switch it out? No. And I'll show you how to do that. Now, when I do the shading, it is going to create it in one color, the other one color, the other one, each letter, but then you group them together. You rearrange your color in so that way all of my bottom color is going to stitch out first, and then it comes back and stitch out all of the top color. That's how I do it. So that way it's not stitching out, let's say the P, the bottom top color, the top color, it comes back to the K, stitch out. Let's say the bottom color is green, stitch out that green and pink, then go to the I, go back to the green and pink. You group all the green together, all the pink together. Hope that made sense. But that's how you'll do it because it actually will create two layers of colors for me. Ha. No, you don't. All right. So again, I am interpreting what I'm seeing to what I wanted to stitch out as. You may see something totally different, and I may be looking at something totally different, but that's not how I wanted to stitch out. So that's why I keep saying that when you digitizing, it is truly in the eyes of the beholder, and that is your eyes because it's your design. You digitizing it, you know how you want it to flow. And look, I just like to do what I like to do. I just love doing what I love doing. I love experimenting with my digitizing. And I'm still keeping it very simple. I'm keeping it very simple. What's up, girl?
Hi, Grandma.
Hey, sweetie. So you on live the other day. You're like, look, I'm going because you don't know who I am. What's your name again?
Wait, does somebody? Hello.
Hey, babe.
That's my account.
Oh, okay.
This is cute.
What is?
Yes.
That is not cute.
That's so
I like
ugly.
it.
It is.
You didn't make this?
Nope.
I like it. I like this. The
And
texture change.
oh, and
So you
look,
could just wipe your hands.
that's what you like.
Yeah.
Wow. And look, that's the last one that's remaining from the whole
So you bought these and sold
3
them
years.
back?
Mm-hmm. And they sold out. People were just, unless I was just standing there like these ugly
I
things.
like them.
And that's what I was telling you guys. I'm on live right now. That's what I was telling you. Sometimes you do something and you don't like it, and somebody else love it.
Yeah, then you have it on and you need you wash your hands.
That
Just
is
go so.
not cute.
I like it.
It is not cute at all.
Stop. I need one of these, please.
For who? For you?
Yeah.
Me too.
You have one.
It doesn't
That can
fit.
still fit you.
It doesn't fit. It been hasn't
You
fit.
didn't want none till I said so.
Whatever.
Go tell grandma bye.
Take out the material. Look through the stuff
Where?
when you're ready. I have stuff
Where
all
it
about.
is?
You have it under there. Have in the behind the red door. So I don't have to go look for nothing. It have under there too, right by that chair there. It have a bunch of fleece under there as well. But you need a big piece, so go behind the red door. Just pull the red door and look on top and just what?
She said you need a big piece.
I'm not saying that she big. I'm just saying that she need a big piece. Oh Lord. Welcome in guys, both on YT and on TT. Welcome in. All right, so I have one to change, which is that P. My P and my M. So, okay. Okay. So if you guys notice what I did, like when I zoom in here, I could have traced all this, but I didn't. I just butted up to each other. All right, so let me hide my design. And I'll show you right now. I want my top to be, what's that, 12? And let's put the bottom pink and see how that would look. I want to change. Let me see what I want to change it to. I don't think so. Open it up. Let me see. 1, 2, up, down. So you're my top. I'll make my top this and. Mm-mm. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to use. So, okay, I could use this and this. Let's see how that looks. It's not bad, but it's not popping bright enough. It's not bright enough. Hold on. Let's do that again. It's not bright. So let's try 2 different colors. I can probably go with Um, hmm, 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 hmm. All right, one more time. Let's change the color. What's the color of my pumpkin? Okay, so let me see. Um, what do you need?
Huh?
Hmm?
Huh?
What do you need?
Nothing. I'm just hanging out.
Oh, that's what you're doing?
I just wanna be a part of the world.
You do? All right, let me hide the design. I don't know how much I love this color. Okay, I created an email with the wrong email address. What to do next? Reese said that that email probably would have gone um and I guess registered as unregisterable or whatever, undeliverable. That's the word. So use that same information and go into Ionis and ask them if they can help you. That's the email you use, but you can't find it. And see if they could help you with that. Bye, sweetie. Bye, Luna. All right, one more time. Okay. See you later. One more time. I'll completely change the color. Um, I want to go with pink. And let's go with this one and see. Do I want to change the look of it though? I feel like I do. I feel like I do. We'll do opposite. Yeah, that looks cute. Like that. That looks cute. I mean, it's not the pumpkin look that we had before, but I feel like I like it. I'll change the color though. Can we stick to what's that? Red and orange? Let's try that again. Stick to this orange and red. Okay, let's see how it would look. And red. Uh, I wanted to do all of them at the same time, but maybe that's not a plan. Let's see. Let me see. I have it upside down. Let me see. Red, orange. Let me see. Let me see. All right. I mean, it don't look too bad. What do y'all think? It don't look too bad. Yeah, I could probably do it like that instead of attempting to do all of them at the same time. Yeah, I'll do them like that. Let's see. Ooh, because the other one I did like candy. Okay. Hey, so what? All right. So you look quite the opposite though. But I'll let it live. I'll let it live. I could live with that. What do you all think? What do you all think? I can live with that. So I'll go in and I'll do the pause and then change all of them. Ooh, ooh, fingers. Come on, work. We, 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 we. All right, guys. So back up on that one. I am back up on that one again. Let's go in to this one. Yeah, contact them, Arlene, and see if they can help you. Because, girl, that domain is going to be gone. It's going to be unavailable. Thank you all for the likes. I will hop on over in a minute, show you guys what I did, and I will take a quick survey. Do you guys want to change digitizing to tomorrow, or we'll leave it for Thursday for this week and it will change to Wednesday next week? Let me know what you all want to do. We can start it from this Wednesday or next Wednesday. Let me know. Let me know. On TT, let me know. Because that's where my members are. That's where most of you guys are watching me right now. Let me know. I have this all crooked. All crooked. Tomorrow is good. Great. Great, great, great. I'll go in and change it. Because I couldn't remember if I said we'll move it to Wednesday this week or Wednesday of next week. But I know I have it set up in the calendar for next week, Wednesday. All right, so let me just finish this and I will hop on over to, I don't know. Why am I missing this so badly? And I'm pressing on it and my finger's like, no, I don't feel like working. All right, let me. Fleet. I just have the S to do. Okay, no problem. Hold on, let me see something here. Okay, Whitey, hold on a second. Let me see. Let me switch on over here. All right, guys. So this is what I did. By the time you'll come back on tomorrow, it should all be changed. I have to manually add everyone to these two, but they have the files that's in this one, right? So the Zoom links, the file, members announcement, members chat, each of these gonna have one. All right, Zoom link for business, any business files, I'm gonna move them in here. Business announcement, hopefully all the files that I shared already, you guys have already downloaded it. In case I miss any, I shouldn't, but I'm gonna re-upload all the business files here. Announcements for business, business chat. All right, this is because I separated the academy. That's why I'm doing that. You guys who are already in and have joined the academy before yesterday or before today, I would say you would have access to both of these. Ignore this because it's going to go away, right? You will have access to both of these. Same thing goes with this. Is identical, just as for digitizing, right? You'll have access to the business hub, the digitizing hub, community hub, and the classrooms. Okay, so I'm adding all of that. I just have to add you guys because someone, one of the members messaged me and she's like, I am unable to get in the business. 'Cause I just had it as business, not business hub. And I started freaking out, y'all. I was like, what? What's going on? And then I was like, oh, yeah, I just created these this morning. So I'm adding all the members and I would have that done by tomorrow. So when you go looking for the business, say we have the live Zoom on Mondays, you'll find that Zoom link in here. Any file that I share that has to do with business, you'll find it in here. Why did I do that? Well, I did that because we separated or divided. I won't say divided, but we have them individualized now, digitizing, business. And if you want both, then you get access to everything. Oh, wow. Second time my alarm go off on me. All right. While you're inside of the community, you can also check the calendar. This is this month's calendar. I'm not even finished adding everything yet, but let me pull this up. Okay. I have digitizing set for Thursday. And this is what I did, y'all. Let me just tell you, this is what I did. I separated as well Welcome and in Brilliant. So Welcome training is at, let me hover over it. Welcome training is 7 to 8. And then in Brilliance is from 8 to 9. When I add Hatch, then we have to decide on a time. So it may be from 9 to 10, or I'll start earlier from 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, or 6:30 to 7:30, 6:30 to 7:30, 7:30 to 8:30, 8:30 to 9:30. So we'll have the 3 programs and I'll have them separated so I'm not switching back and forth to different. Can I start earlier? Yeah, of course. Which program do you have? Because I know some of the members, if not most of the members, have Stitch artists, right? So I'm trying to keep that time in sync with what I have now. So I don't want to start Stitch artists nothing earlier than 7:30. Okay, so who asked me that? Mora, can you start? I'll have to take a poll, Mora. All right. I don't know why I read your name differently, girl. I'm seeing your name and I'm totally reading something else. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll put a poll in the community today, tonight. When I get off live, I'll organize that poll and I'll put it in there. So I am not just making decisions for you guys, that everybody can have a voice. Okay, because I know it have some members who have Stitch artists and get off work like 7:30. So if I start earlier, let's say 6:30, that will be for probably I wanted to leave that. I can either make that Welcome, and when I add Hatch, I could also switch that to Hatch. But as far as in Brilliance, that training stays at 7:30. So it could be from 7:30 to 8:30 or 8 to 9. If you see earlier, I think the earliest it'll be is 7:30. All right. Because right now we use 2 programs. I'm gonna add a third, which is Hatch. We use in Brilliance right now, and Welcome. We're gonna add Hatch to it, and it's probably gonna be a lot. Switching back and forth, doing a design in all 3. I feel like I'm not giving you guys my full attention when I'm doing that. So I'll separate it like that. All right. So you can always follow on the calendar. I have, as you all could see, I have not added my live when I'm going live. I will add those as well, but I wanted to add first all of the training. All right. So I have it here this week, but I'm going to move it over to Wednesday. Yes, yes, you do. I saw that you tried. It's still pending on my side. I don't know if it's the currency difference. I don't know what it is, but yes, I'm gonna switch it up. All right. And again, like I said, I try my best to pivot when a member or a community member asks a question or make a suggestion. I do hear you guys, right? Because this is not about me. It's not about what I want to do. I am going to sync my time with you guys' time as best as I can. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Vanessa, how are you? I'm going to sync my time as best as I can to accommodate everyone, right? Sometimes we won't mesh up perfectly, but I do my best. Okay, so I have it here on Thursday. I'm going to move it over to tomorrow. So tomorrow will be our digitizing training. And I come in here and I give you guys preview of what's coming up, right? What we're going to do. So in Brilliance, they really don't have this feature that I'm using. But as week to week, I'm giving you guys a little more challenge on your design. Can you do this manually? What I'm doing? Yes, you can. So we will get on at the regular time or wait until the time. You can get on from the time if I'm starting, because like I say, it's 3. Right now I just have 2. So that's why I have it starting from 7, right? Welcome is 7 to 8. In Brilliance is 8 to 9. If you want to get on Shawana at 7, guys, if I'm doing training and I start at 6 and you all want to get on at 6, you can get on at 6. The doors are open. I'm not locking you guys out to be like, okay, you can only come in here because based on the software you have. No, if you want to hang for 3 hours and if you have the different software and you want to come in and work with the different software, feel free. But that's a good question. But no, I'm not locking you. I'll be like, no, you can't come in here. This is just for welcome users. You can come in, see what we're doing, play around with whatever software you have. Feel free, come in. The doors are open. You guys can log in. I have no waiting room, so you can come right into the room. All right, because I know some members too have multiple softwares, so they have Hatch in Brilliance. Welcome. They have all the softwares, so you can come on in. Even if you don't have the software and you feel like coming in, come on in. All right, so I'm going to add my live, but I wanted to do the digitizing first. So now on Wednesdays, once I add Hatch, like you see, once you hover over it, you're gonna get it. On Mondays, we also have 2 sessions. We meet in Monday morning and then we meet Monday night. Future goal. I'm telling you, for real. It is a future goal, for real. It is. It's a nice Christmas present. It is, yeah. It's definitely. It's a must-have. It's a must-have software. I've been using Welcome for so long. But like I said to you guys, like once you develop the skill, you can take it into any program. Any program you can go into and do what you got to do. All right. Yeah. When my fingers work, I'm fine. And when it gets all stiff, then you're like, ugh, do I want to go all the way out there? Do I? Do I? Do I? I'll cut back in. And this design, I created it in Canva using Canva AI because I use Canva for some things too. All right, let's bring this one back in. But yes, I agree with him. I agree with him. And I didn't see my comment. Let me see. Where's your comment? Arlene, I'm going back up. I'm in prayer. Okay, no problem. No problem, Arlene. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, shoot, that works. It doesn't matter how you got in, right? Once you in like Flynn, Arlene, it doesn't matter. Just write that email down, write down the information. But I'll catch you later. I'll catch you later. And Shawana, I agree with your husband. I agree with him 100%. Okay, let's go in. And what I will do though, ooh, it'd be nice if I go into select mode, right? What I will do is I will flip these. Um, so my red is my top. I can flip it. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, I can flip it this way first. Let me see if I like this. Um, no. Let me try it the opposite way and see. So let's go back to you and change my colors around. 12 and red. Oh no. No, no, no. The first one looked better. So I'll do the first one. I'll switch it back to this. Make you back red. I'll make you back this. Okay, cool. And I'll do the same thing with you. Once I find my setting, then I'll just go through them and add my shading. And as you all can see, I'm just one clicking. I'm just one clicking. Once I get it, that's it. Ooh, yo. TT, I'm sorry. I had you all twisted to the side. At embroidery, welcome in. I had you all cocked to the side. Okay, so that's not bad. What am I doing today? I'm in here and I am digitizing. Welcome in, everyone. My name is Annette, creator of Crafting Club, a space where crafting meets business. That's my tagline, a space where crafting meets business, because we do both. We do both fundamental skills. We build both fundamental skills in the club, inside of our academy, digitizing business. In there, we also would touch on Canva, um, print on demand, all these different stuff, but those we can separate it evenly into skills and business. It still comes down to skills, crafting. Crafting is your skills, your gift, your talents, and business. That is where we're going to scale. That is where we are going to generate our wealth. We're going to take the skills that we have and couple it with business and generate our wealth. Thank you guys for liking the live. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Maybe this evening, as we do in the power, this is our power nap period, right? Hopefully, we can get to about 50,000 likes. Look, I'm being delusional, but I'm not. Hopefully, we can get to about 50,000 likes. Y'all just look at me, do my thing, and have your fingers tapping. I need to buy an automatic tapper. Thank you all for liking the live. Okay, this one we have so far. I know we're sticking to this color, but you know what color I really like? Trick or treat. This color is so freaking, it's so cute. It is so cute. All right, I'm gonna close this down. Bring the design back. If you were home, how long did it take you to learn this software? Yo soy. How long did it take me? I don't know. Would it sound crazy if I said not long at all? And the reason for that is I stay in my software day and night. I was like so determined to learn this software. I was in here day and night. Day and night. Every opportunity I got, I came on and learn the tool. And any software that you have, that's what you want to do. You want to learn the tools that's in the software. So it didn't take me a long time. And then two, I like to say, and not just like to say because it is the truth, I'm a quick study. Like I pick up things. I'm a very visual person, so I tend to pick up things that I see very quickly. Now, what helped me is taking classes. I took in-person courses or classes with Welcome. I took online classes with them. I took a lot of courses with them. So that also helped. I was in there with an instructor, being able to ask questions, being in live training, being able to ask questions. Actually, the tablet that I have, I think I showed you guys that tablet the other day. What's the name? Hurion or something like that. I actually got that from Welcome. I actually got that from Welcome. Was the classes free? No. No. They do have free online classes that you can attend for like beginners. Um, but the classes what I needed, no, they were not free. And a lot of the times you so when you look at digitizing, yes, you can go on YT, you can go on, I'll just say the whole name, YouTube, YT, and you can look at videos there, but you don't get the essence of what you really need. You don't get it searching through the whole library of videos that you have out there. So you literally get what you pay for when it comes to digitizing, and it is a skill. Not everyone have it, not everyone is pursuing learning how to digitize. So you would find that when you find courses that they are up there in price, like Welcome itself, the software itself is about 4K. All right, so the better the program is the more you're going to pay for it. The more advanced the classes is the more you're going to pay for it. All right, because keep in mind this skill you're gonna use to make money. So the more money you can make with a skill is the more they charge for it. Basically, that's the best way I could explain that. Is the more they're gonna charge for it. The less saturated the skill is, like the feel in the skill, the less saturated or less people that are in there doing it, is the more you're going to pay for it as well. Hey, Carolyn, welcome in. I'm going to follow you right back. So, free, when it comes to digitizing, free is not the word you want to use. Free is not the word that you want to use. Whew. Have mercy, Lord. Give me a minute. I'm having my own summer over here. But I hope that answer helped. But Welcome does have, they have, I mean, the collection of videos that they have is amazing. But sometimes I'm looking at their videos too. Like I'll be like, okay, how do you do this again? Because they have the software have so much tools. Or do you think Welcome is worth it? I do think Welcome is worth it. Yo, Welcome need to start paying me off, like for real. I need to reach out. I need to reach out, no joke. But Welcome is most definitely worth it. Is worth it. Like if I have to do what I'm doing right here manually, you know how long that would take me? It would take me a minute to do this manually, creating these shades. It would take me a minute. So it is worth it. But I will say this again. It is all dependent on your budget, also on what you plan on doing. Start with a plan. Is my intention to create or generate multiple streams of income? And is my budget allowing me to invest in this program, in this software? They do have monthly plans. And the things that I'm doing, some of the things that I'm doing in Welcome, you can also use in Brilliance, you can use Hatch and accomplish the same thing. Okay. But if you outsource your design, I would put it out there. Ask your digitizer who you outsource your design to, what software they use. I know that's if I'm still on. If I'm still on. I appreciate you guys though. I really do. I really, really do. So ask yourself that. With any, I'll say this, right? With anything that you plan on doing, especially we talking business here, right? We talking business. If I am going into an industry, let's say I'm going into the hair industry, the beauty industry, I am not thinking cheap, nor am I thinking free. All right. Um, I'm putting my customers, which is what I always do. I put my customers first. I'm thinking of their comfort. I'm thinking of their convenience. And so the equipment that I purchase, the equipment that I have in my salon is also for my convenience and for theirs. All right. Because for instance, I have a shampoo, it's literally a bed. You lay on it, you can get your feet massage, you can get a full body massage. It has a place that you can put in your arms and your hand. It's going to massage that as well. It's going to massage your legs and your calves. It's literally a bed. And you all tucked in. It's not a bed that's open that you could probably roll off and fall. No. All right. And I didn't think about, well, okay, no, this is too expensive. What I thought about is this is gonna be wild. This is gonna blow my customers' mind. And that's exactly what it did. It did. So when they come in and they get their hair done and they get the beautification done, honey, they be so happy to pay. You'd be like, whew, I can wait to get here. That's the reaction that you want, right? Because you literally, in this garment decorating industry, you literally get what you pay for. There are low cost, cheap, and free um, tools and equipments and softwares that you can buy, but you would see the difference when you buy based on quality, not on price. And what I would end with that is when you buy something, that's what you get. When you invest in it, you will get a return. How do I price my work? Good question. Um, are we talking embroidery? We talking printing? What are we talking about here? Because I have multiple businesses. I own a hair salon, and what we also own the printing and embroidery. Embroidery. Okay, so I can say it depends, but that sounds really kind of vague, like I'm not trying to answer your question, right? But it literally depends. It depends. It depends on the size of the design. It depends on the stitch count. Um, it depends on if I am doing an order for customer. So that would be a bulk order as opposed to doing a retail order. So when I say depends, is literally depends on how you price it. Now, to kind of bring it in, you can price, let's say you're doing a service, right? You're doing, someone brings a polo for you to do, a button-up shirt for you to do. Also for friend, what? Hold on. No. You see how I stutter, right? No. And I will encourage you guys to not do that even when you're starting and you are practicing. Do not give away your stuff to friends and family. Love them, but that has nothing to do with business, right? Because you get them into that habit, and then you get into that habit as well of expecting your friends and family to support you when you launch out and start selling your stuff, right? Keep your stuff as samples, because as you build and you grow and you get customers, they want to see your work. Okay. So as far as pricing for my friends and family, um, there's no difference. There's absolutely no difference. And you might think that sounds bad. If I didn't give birth to them, they get no discounts. And then when they grow up and they grown and they're working for their own money, well, the discount went out the door. My daughter pays for her stuff. Like, I'm so not paying with you all. My granddaughter, she will get stuff. My daughter, no, ma'am. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You got to pay for your stuff, boo. You have a full-time job. You got to pay for your stuff. Like, for real. And I ain't even play. If she just left, if she was here, she'd be like, she act like I don't love her no more. But it's business. This is called business. And what have I been sharing with you guys to learn to separate the two, to separate your business from your personal. This is a great example. Great example. When you're dealing with your friends or your family, is business. All right. And keep this in mind. Your friend, your customer will become a friend faster than a friend will become a customer. Keep that in mind. For all of you guys who be giving away your stuff to your friends and family, tell me in the chat, when you all started selling your stuff, were they willing to pay full price or did they disappear on you, hurting your feelings, making you think your item or your goods isn't really that good? Have you dare questioning yourself? Put it in the chat while I finish my poll. Y'all, look, learn from my example, okay? Because been there, done that. Been there, triple done that. Don't do it to yourselves. All right, let's do this poll. Don't do it to yourself. There is no difference when it comes to pricing. Unless you help me paid for my equipment and I don't have to pay you back, then you get charged the regular price. No discounts. And are you scared that they're gonna be mad at you? That'll be all right. Hope that they get mad at you. So they will go away and stop and get out your pocket. They will go away and get out of your pocket. So let them get mad at you. But it's a business. Like in all seriousness, it is a business. If you want friends, then you shouldn't get in business. Just stay, just keep it a hobby. Just do it for fun. Don't charge nobody nothing. And do it for fun. Crafty Mama, are you laughing at me? Did you take over from Arlene? I'm just saying. If you want friends, don't get into business. But once you get into business, prepare to be lonely until you really start making money, and then they're going to come hovering around again. It's the truth. Then they're going to come hovering around again. I'm not saying that they're using you, but I'm just saying. So I hope that helped. Yo, what embroidery machine do you recommend? Yo, so do you do embroidery? Look, you need to follow me with all the questions you're asking me right now. You need to be going up there and following your girl. Thank you so much, Vanessa. You need to go up there and follow me. I'm not answering another one in your question until you follow me. Look. But okay, let me answer you. I'll take my time though, because you need to follow me. What embroidery machine do you recommend? Again, one that is in your budget. I do not really recommend. Again, let me say this. Thank you so much. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to follow you back. Guess what, right? So it's all depend on your budget. But again, let's start with a plan. What do you plan on doing? Is this just a hobby for you? You mentioned friends and family. Are you just going to be making stuff for your friends and family and giving it to them? You're in a beautiful place right now. You're a beginner. So I'm telling you, don't have no bad ways. Do not give them your stuff. It may sound like you being In Trinidad, we have a word called mingpiling. It may sound like you're being mingpiling, which means being cheap or you don't share. Be mingpiling. Don't share nothing. I'm just saying. Okay, let me back up here. So my embroidery machines I bought from my manufacturer in China. And no shame, I had my one of my singer heads for 12 years now. I think I never had any issue with it. It works just fine. Yes, I'm from Sweet TNT. I'm Trini to the bone. Ryan, don't say that. Don't say that. Ooh, carnival is wild. Look, if you let it be wild, if you go down there and, honey, listen. I go home for the food. I can stay in house the whole time. Like, say, if I go for a week, I could be there the whole time. I could be there the whole time, and it don't bother me none. Just feed me. I was just home, and the food. Listen, it's amazing. It is amazing. It's a beautiful country and all that good stuff. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let me go back through, make sure that I answer your question because you saw it took me home for a minute. Okay, you want to open a business. You are a beginner. You want to open a business. Beautiful. Beautiful. The garment decorating industry is a beautiful place to be because there's so many different branches that you can be in, that you can reach out in, and you don't have to stay in one. You don't have to stay in one, meaning that you don't only have to be printing shirts or you just doing embroidery, or you can be doing all. Like, you can do digital products, physical products, and offer services as well. You can do it all for real. So, as far as the embroidery machine goes, seeing that you said you want to start a business, I would recommend a multi head. Sorry, back up. A multi needle. Start with a multi needle. Yes, I know single needles are cheaper or less expensive. Let's not use the word cheaper. Less expensive, but it also have single heads that they like 8, 9 grand, right? They cost a lot as well. So I would say invest in a multi needle to start. All right, am I out of this? Let me go ahead. I'm going to, what I want to do with you. Do I want to switch you up though? I do. I do want to switch you up again. I'll take you red. So I so don't like that. So let's do it again. I so don't like that. Um, I'm gonna change the look of it. Let me try this. Ugh. Okay, I need to open it up just a little bit. I know it's not that small. Red, orange at the top, red at the bottom. Let's see. Orange at the top, red at the bottom. Bum, 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 bum. 1 second, y'all. I gotta. Maybe you. All right, I can live with that. That's cool. I can leave that one solid though. And what I will do is I am going to duplicate that and I'm going to flip it over and bring it over here. Because we're not about working hard, right? We definitely not about working hard. Um, where's my red? What is that? That don't even look right. Hold on. Yeah, that don't look right. Let me do that over again. I'll do that one more time because that doesn't even look right. Um, do you have a brand recommendation or doesn't matter really? Well, starting, I love my multi needle. Let me go back up, make sure I didn't miss anything. Love the music. I saw that. Multi needle is definitely going to speed up your process. You have one needle. If I like right now, I'm doing a design that has two colors. That means I have to switch my colors out, my thread out twice. If I'm doing a design with three, four colors, that every time I switch out a color, it slows down my process. And Lord help me if I have four colors in a design, but let's say I have that color mixed in that I really can group my colors together, that slows down your process. If we think in business, you definitely want to start with a multi head. Now, like I said, I purchased my machines. I also have a six head. I purchased that from the manufacturer. So, like my brand, my machine brand is called Wong Yu. I never had a problem from that machine at all. And I've been having that, well, one of my single head for like 12 years now. I never had any problems from it. So, but if you know starting and you feel intimidated or you scared, you can get a brand from here. For me, it was a budget decision, and I felt I could have gone to the manufacturer. I sold all my life, right? I sold all my life. I will put it in with my other phone. And my guy name is Steven. You are following me. Send me a message and I'll give you his information. Again, I do not get paid. That's my other account. That's my kids brand account, Kids Envy. The name of the brand is Wong Yu. Send me a message here and I'll send you his WhatsApp information. I don't get paid, nor do I get a discount when I purchase any other thing from him. Yes, you're welcome. But he's great. Like I can call Stephen, our time difference like 12, 13 hours, and I can call Stephen 12 o'clock in the day and he will pick up. And then we'll be there chatting back and he'd be like, and then I gotta go to sleep. I'll be like, oh yeah, that's right. But again, I love my sales rep to treat me like that. Like I don't overdo it because I'll stay up late and talk with them, but I don't keep them up late. But again, if I'm in the middle of purchasing a piece of equipment, I need you to answer when I call you. I have a bear and I bought, yes. Let me tell you all something. Let me just tell you all something. YT and TT. Let me tell you all something that's on here. The price difference is out of this world. Crafty Kingdom, welcome in. What digitizer is this? The software is welcome that I'm using. The price difference is, let me tell you, night and day. You hear me? Night and day. You can buy a single needle here for, I don't know, how much is a Malco or a Rokoma? You're welcome. It's probably what, 12, 15 grand? And that same machine, you can buy it from a manufacturer for about 4 grand, including shipping. It may cost you six, 7,000, depending. I don't know what shipping is right now, but yeah, I have a Rokoma 10 needle for, what's the cost of it? And all my machines are 50 needles. Even my six head, that's a 50 needle. 9 grand. So what I mean? 9 grand. Is that including shipping? Oh, okay, because that price went up. That price went up after the pandemic. That price went up. like up, up. All right, so let me try this. I don't know. I'm seeing two colors, but you know what? I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. I think I have it going in the same. Yep, I have it going in the same direction. Y'all can tell me that. I have it going in the same direction. That is why. So I was like, why my colors just looking funky? All right, let's go ahead and group this real quick. I'm gonna duplicate and mirror. Be nice to bring my design back because we're not about working hard. We're gonna wrap this up real quick. I'm gonna hide my design, and there we go. Y'all see how nice this is? Shawana, listen, the first single head I bought was a 50 needle, right? It was a 50 needle. And I think I paid, I want to say $3,000 for it. The shipping was like 800. So that's 3,800. That's crazy, right? I still have that machine. Like every time I come on live, if I'm stitching anything out, that's the machine I use. I absolutely do. I absolutely do, Crafty Kingdom. Click on my profile pic twice. When you get to my profile, click that link in my bio. It will take you to this page. Let me see if I can find it. It will take you to this page. That's digitizing. You will click on it and you can join our academy. We also have business academy and you can get both access to both, right? But you asked about digitizing, you will click on this and you can join up from there. This is inside of our academy. I'm changing it up. Like when you come in, you will get access to the digitizing hub because I separated it. So you will get access to the digitizing hub and also in the classroom, anything to do with digitizing, you will get access to it. Like digitizing with Brilliance, with Welcome. I'm also going to be adding Hatch, embroidery, anything to do with digitizing and embroidery, you will have access to it. With the business, anything to do with business, you will have access to it, like business registration, Facebook business page. No, that's not part of it. Marketing, insurance. I have to call my tax guy, y'all. And I also have to separate the replay. All right. So I have to do that today. By tomorrow, it will be separated. But most definitely, I absolutely do. This is inside of our community. This is the calendar. So for digitizing, we have digitizing. I have to move this over. I have it at Thursday, but it's actually going to be tomorrow night. And I recently separated. So we have, if you have Welcome, it will be from a certain time. In Brilliant, same thing. And I will be adding Hatch. So we'll be using those three softwares. Guys, I can't add no more software, right? My mind, my brains, and the learning curve of learning the tools in the software. I don't want to do it. I want to do it. So you have Hatch. Nice. So Crafty Kingdom, come on in. Come on in. I will be adding Hatch to the community because I know a lot of people have in Brilliance and they also have Hatch. So I'm using Welcome, Hatch, in Brilliance. Right now I am in Welcome. Okay. Yeah. So this is the design, y'all. I'm liking it. Now, this is my printed version of the design. This is for my, my dog loving crew. This is for the Luna crew. So someone like my daughter, she'll go crazy over this. You just bought Stitch Artist. Wonderful, because we actually use Stitch Artist in our academy. So if you have Stitch Artist 1, 2, or 3, you're good to go. If you have Hatch and if you have Welcome, you are good to go. Good to go. All right, so this is my printed version of the design, and I wanted to create a digitized version of it. I'm loving both of them. This is so cute. This is so Cute. This is the trick or treat. Let me see if I can bring it up. Did I delete it? Oh, I have it over here. My bad. Okay, this is the digitized version. This is the printed version. So I'm going to print it as a DTF, and I'm also going to stitch it out. And the insane thing is this is only 13,000 stitches. I believe my size is like a 5 inch. Yep, is a 5 inch. This one is, I'll make this a 5 inch as well. And I'm putting this on a kid's outfit. I'm gonna hide this real quick. Let me unlock this. All right. I'll bring this back. This is the printed version. So what I'm showing you guys is that you can take a design. I know some of our members absolutely, let me check this. Hey, Ollie, welcome in. Ollie plus Maya, welcome in. I just followed you right back. Come on in, you guys, come on in. We have a good old time in our academy. I want to say good old time, I mean when it comes to learning. And as the community grow, and I see that the community is growing, I love you guys to feel like you're getting this one-on-one attention. So hence the reason why I'm separating the hours. So for each program, we will have an hour of training. And look, if it's only one person have will come, well, then guess what? You got a one-on-one for an hour. Think of it that way. You got one-on-one for an hour. I love it when you all come in and ask questions. There's no silly question. How long did it take you to feel good, comfortable digitizing? Would it sound funny if I said overnight? Like once I started digitizing, I was like, I'm good. Because I've been sewing, I want to say all my life. My mother was a seamstress. And again, y'all, I'm a very visual person, very visual. Like I can sit on somebody's live and I can watch somebody, I don't know, sew an outfit. And I promise you guys, I promise you all, I can go make a pattern by hand and make that outfit if I want. I don't do adult clothes. I like to stick to my little girl's outfit. But I can watch some. They can hide and finagle all they want off the camera, and they come back on. I can look at that outfit and create a pattern from it. So moving into digitizing, because embroidery to me is needles, is just the machine is sewing it. It was a comfort zone for me, and just tell you, just know, not tell yourself, but you have to tell yourself that too. That is not difficult. The difficulty comes when you start putting up barriers in your own mind, thinking that you can't do it or you're not good enough. You can literally start digitizing today and you can start selling your designs tomorrow, right? What's the key? Pick simple designs. Pick simple designs. Like if I have a software, let's say I'm in Brilliance and I can't do these shadings like this in Brilliance, then I'll just do this a solid color. I'll just do this solid color. It's still gonna be cute. Or I can digitize it. You know what? Let's go into Brilliance real quick. Let's take ourselves over there. And you use what you have. All right. You use what you have. And I'm gonna bring in a design. I'm only gonna do one letter real quick. um I don't even know. You know what, y'all? I have to close this down because I am streaming on YT and I'm only sharing my screen for this this screen right here. So I can't be hopping all over the place. I will be adding Hatch, not for tomorrow's training, but by next week training, I will be adding Hatch um to it because I'm working on some cheat sheets. So I will be adding Hatch. And of course, next week we will have 3 hours. of digitizing training. 3 hours. Now, can you learn something even though you don't have that software? Can you learn by watching me do it? Can you learn, like, if you all don't have Welcome, me working in Welcome minus the shading, can you learn what I'm doing? Can you pick up something and say, okay, I think I can do that based on the software that I have, right? I may not be able to do the shading and all that good stuff, but just looking at her do this, I think I could do this. IK Designs, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Yes, of course. That's how I learned, because when we started, you guys, I don't even know what we started is. I think it's not Inkscape, it's the digitizing. And that was so hard. I was like, mm-mm, mm-mm. And then when we digitized in there and it stitched out, it just looked all flat, and it didn't look, you know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? So I started taking classes with Wilcom before I even got the software. Like, I would go into I didn't have I did the online, and I would just be in the class looking at what they're doing, really soaking it in. And when I got the software, that's why I said it was literally like overnight, because by the time I got the software, because hear me, it is an investment, right? If you know, okay, this is not in my budget, I want to do this, but this is not in my budget, get in Brilliance. In Brilliance is the lowest of all three. All right, because you can get in with level one. I think it's 162, 60, say 170, right? You can get to learn level one, then you can add on level two. And with that is thank you, Kim, for the follow. I'm gonna follow you right back. I think I saw someone else follow me. Yeah, I followed you back. And you pay the difference between one and two. So if two is 400 and you pay 200 for one, then you pay 200 the difference to get two, and then you pay the difference to get three, if that makes sense. So if budget is a concern, go with Brilliance. Hatch is the middle of the two. I think it's about 1,200. You can get it on sale sometimes for 8. So if you're not as impatient as I am and always want stuff yesterday, you can wait on Black Friday. They always run a sale. You can get it then. You also can get monthly payments. And Welcome is the creme de la creme. It is the Mac Daddy of all softwares. It truly is. Like, listen, I don't care what software is out there. Welcome is the creme de la creme. It is. It's the baddest thing. So that being said, I am going to switch up my toes. You know what? No, I'm going to leave it just as is. So this is the digitized version, and this is my printed version. So what am I creating? I'm creating two separate offers. All right. I'm creating two separate offers that when I print my kid shirt or I print my adult shirt, I can have it in print, and I can also digitize it. I also good things about Welcome. Good idea to wait for Black. Yes, wait for Black Friday. If you can wait for Black Friday. Um, and quite honestly, in my humble opinion, you're not gonna hear anything off key about Welcome. Even their customer service is amazing. Is amazing, amazing, amazing. Look, I'm on a first name basis with them. And like I said, when I upgraded, I got a pen tablet, the Hulion, or however you pronounce it, y'all know how I do with people name. I be jacking it up. Hulion or Hulion. I got that from them. They said I won it, but I was like, yeah, it's because I just spent so much money upgrading with y'all. That's why y'all gave me that. But thank y'all. How do you sign up for the Brilliance training with you? Thank you. Just double click on my profile pic. I'll show you right now. Click on my profile pic. Yeah, you can see. Hold on. Click on my profile pic. Click on it again right here. This link right here. Click on that. And it's the first option. Join the community. That will take you to this page. Hold tight, YT. I'm swinging right back around. It will take you to this page and you can sign up for the digitizing. Okay. What do you get with the digitizing? If you scroll down, you would find all of the features and benefits, mentorship and guidance. I gave you the features, direct access to experienced mentor, which is me. And I also give you the benefits, digitizing one-on-one training, weekly Zoom training, digitizing with Welcome and Brilliance and Hatch, pre-recorded video libraries. I also have the replays, which I am going to separate tonight as well, and access to live replays. So you get all of this, plus you get one-on-ones. I do also set up help sessions. So I'm going to have help business sessions and also help digitizing session, because sometimes you want to ask a question. All right. So when you click on this, it will take you to the payment link. Yeah, and that's how you sign up, y'all. That's how you sign up. So again, I am in Welcome. Right here, I created 2 offers. I gotta save this. I have to save this real quick. I think someone was asking me this morning about their machine and their machine file. Hold on one second. Did I PUMP? PU. Ah, really? All right, let me just save that file so I don't misplace it. Yes, someone was asking about how you save your file. Or not how you save your file. That's something I gotta do, y'all. Hold on, I'll be thinking in real time. Hold on one second, y'all. I have to make a video for how you save your file. All right. Okay. I had to write a note to myself. But about their machine and their stitch file. I'll say this again. Your machine, it really, honestly, y'all, it really doesn't matter what brand of machine you have. They may not be not tatami. What's the name of the machine? Oh my God, that they claim that's the creme de la creme of embroidery machine, but it also costs that. It also, yeah, it's gonna be that price, right? But they all basically do the same thing. They stitch out, right? They stitch out the design. It doesn't really mean that you need or must have that software that goes with that machine. Okay, that's just a thing that they sell newbies on to make you think that you have to use that software that comes with that machine. That is not true. I can use any software. Like right now I use Wilcom, and when I'm saving my stitch file, I can save my stitch file in multiple formats. Like if I go up here, you see it says DST right here. If I click on that, I can save all these file formats. I generally save in 8, so those are the 8 most popular ones. And that is the language that your embroidery machine speaks. All right, so you can use any software to do your digitizing in. That has nothing to do with your machine. All right, it is 7 o'clock, y'all. So your girl about to bust out. But I'm liking this. I truly am. I like this. And I love this because I love the color of it. It looked like candy, chick or treat. Chick or treat. Yeah. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? All right, guys, for those of you who were asking about, like Ollie, or asking about the membership, just hop on in. Gotta go in a meeting. I'll see you next time. Thank you for dropping in, Trini Stitches. Good night. Good night. I'm about to hop off myself. I'm about to hop on off. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Make sure I pronounce your name correctly. I'm going to follow you back right now. It's muffin time. Thank you so much. And guys, y'all, thank you all for hanging in. I'm gonna be back in the morning around 8-ish, 8-ish, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time ish. So I'll catch you guys then. We'll do some more great digitizing, or we'll come in and reorder these colors and make sure we put all our colors together. So with that being said, guys, catch you all later. You all have a blessed and beautiful night. All right, YT, I am getting ready to hop on off. So let me stop sharing and go on in, and I will say good night to you guys as well.